Hello, church. It is good to be with you. We are back for worship this Sunday. There will be no other activities, but we will have worship at 10:50 as our normal time. It's good to have something back to normal, and I'm excited to see those of you who will be here on Sunday. I know many of you are excited to be back as well, and it will be good for us to be with each other in worship. I wanted to film this video to give you a little idea of what to expect when you come to church on Sunday. First thing that you should notice, no matter which entrance you come in as you are ready to get into the sanctuary, there'll be a place for you to sanitize your hands, whether you come in right here at the door or whether you come off the elevator. There'll be hand sanitizer. It looks like this. You know what hand sanitizer looks like, but it'll be around at every entrance for you to sanitize your hands. We ask when you come in that you sanitize your hands. Masks will also be available at all of the entrances, and while masks are not required, we do encourage you to wear one while you're in the building as we gather together. Before you even think about coming on Sunday, remember that if you're sick or have been sick recently, we're going to ask you to stay home and maybe wait another week before you come to worship. Part of us gathering together relies on us trusting each other, that we have made good decisions, not just for ourselves, but for all those around us. And so if you're well enough to come, we hope to see you here and to take the necessary precautions that will help keep all of us safe as we come back to church for worship. We'll kind of move into the sanctuary right now and let you know a little bit about what to expect. The sanctuary is sectioned off. Every other row has been taped off so we can continue to maintain social distancing. We're trying to keep everyone about 6 feet apart. If you feel like you're too close to somebody, maybe just scoot on over a little bit. You can kind of see some of these rows are taped off where you can't get into them, and so you'll be able to sit in every other row. The sections closest to the elevator, particularly on the south side, and the center section will be reserved for people who need to use the elevator or who can't walk as far. If you're able to get to the balcony, if you're able to go up the stairs and down the stairs, we ask that you go ahead and sit in the balcony. Every other row is taped off upstairs as well, but there are plenty of seats in our building to accommodate everybody who will come while we're able to maintain an appropriate, safe distance from one another. It will be difficult not to hug and to shake hands, but we are asking while we're in the building that we all have those same expectations and commit to keeping our distance so we can keep each other safe as best that we can. And so we do ask that you spread out throughout the sanctuary. Another thing to think about is worship will look a little bit different. We did have a worship service in March where we did a few of these things, but we will not have a welcome where we have our normal greeting and handshake time. That part of the service has been changed to offer a collective prayer for all of us. But then also we will not have a children's sermon during the service as to kind of prevent as much moving around throughout the facility during our hour of worship. So know about a few of those things. We'll also not have our offering as normal. At the end of the service, as we dismiss, at each entrance and exit, there'll be an offering plate with the sign of to place your offering here. As you exit the building, we encourage you to drop your offering in the plate at that time as for our offering. You can also bring that by the office anytime during the week or through the mail, as many of you have done over the last couple of months. I am grateful for the chance to be back with you. Your faithfulness, not just in giving, but in continuing to do ministry, has been astounding. While we have not been here for worship since March, the church hasn't closed. Ministry has still been going on. Meals have been served. People have been given food, assistance as they have come in. We've prayed for people, visited people. Children have been born in our congregation since we last met for worship. Many things have happened here, and I'm grateful that you have been along for all of those, and I look forward to being with you on Sunday. And so Sunday, when you come, be willing to be flexible, but be willing to be moved by the Spirit, because I fully expect God to empower us to be on mission for God in an even greater way than we were before. Grace and peace to you. Look forward to seeing you on Sunday.